What's up, everybody from Facts Not Included? I am your host, Peter Cabranes. Another Tangent Friday has welcomed us into our stratosphere, into the interwebs that we are listening to right now. It is a very interesting day for us here because a couple of things. Got some movie news that I kind of want to just discuss, and some very somber and sad news. Very very sad indeed. The wonderful, the legendary, blockbuster movie star. Probably one of the first, really, of the era in which we live today. The iconic Burt Reynolds has passed away. And it's kind of not surprising, but at the same time, shocking. I know, it's weird. It's weird to even think of that idea or thought, but it's true. It was shocking to me because just the other day or a couple of months ago, whatever, I found out or heard that he was going to be in the new Quentin Tarantino movie, playing some sort of some character in his new movie in which he deals with Hollywood back in the day and the Manson murders and such. And so I was very excited and couldn't wait to see him acting again. But then I heard he had complications in his life and he was getting sick, and I think at one point or currently he had cancer, and you know, what can you do when that hits your life, you know? And so Burt Reynolds was truly one of America's greatest superstars at one point. You know, it's kind of funny because Burt Reynolds had this resurgence in the 90s with, oh my god, what was the movie's name? I have it on the top of my head. Boogie Nights. No, you could forget a movie like Boogie Nights. But, you know, Burt Reynolds had that resurgence later in his career with Boogie Nights. But come on, think about it. This is a man that was in some of Hollywood's greatest movies. We had Smokey and the Bandit, Deliverance, Cannonball Run, The Longest Yard. You know, you had the TV series Gunsmoke. I mean, this man was in some of Hollywood's greatest accomplishments. And so, to say that we've lost a minor star in Hollywood is to not give him any justice at all. It's. I'll be honest. What I mean by I wasn't the biggest Burt Reynolds fan. It doesn't mean that I didn't like him. It's just I wasn't too familiar with all of his work. Like, I haven't seen all of his movies. I haven't also even seen all of his big movies. And so he wasn't someone that I was all too familiar with. But I was aware of his presence, and I was aware of his effect on Hollywood. And so, you will be missed, Mr. Burt Reynolds. Thank you very much for being the actor and gentleman that you were, though how suave and strange you might have been. You'll be missed. You'll be missed, Mr. Burt Reynolds. But that was hard. I had to get that off my chest because I felt like if I didn't talk about it, I wouldn't be too happy with myself, letting that one go. But anyway, Burt Reynolds, the legendary actor, has passed away at the age of 82 just yesterday. What a damn shame. But let's move on. We have some interesting topics I actually want to discuss. It's something that's been on my chest for a little bit. The idea of new casting in Star Wars. Star Wars Episode 9 has some new casting. This was, of course, probably at this point a week old. um, you know, or so. But the idea and the addition of Matt Smith being added to the cast. Now, what does that mean? Matt Smith to the cast. Now, does this mean that Matt Smith will play some sort of young version of a character? Does this mean he's going to play some Jedi that we don't know about yet? What exactly does Matt Smith being involved in Star Wars Episode 9, a film directed by J.J. Abrams, what exactly does this mean for the new movie? And I have no idea. I literally have no idea. I'm actually kind of nervous as to what it could mean. Not because I feel Lucasfilm is going to ruin his use, but given the fact that you did have Benicio del Toro in the last film, and that fell flat with using him as some stuttering clown, as I would like to call him, and so I don't know how to feel about having Matt Smith on the podcast, but I am excited. I am excited to see what he can bring. Now, I was looking at, and I don't know how to feel about this. I feel like it's really stupid, and I feel like it's really unnecessary. But I was reading an article that Matt Smith will be playing a. It's obviously not confirmed, so don't worry. It's probably all. It's clearly just someone trying to be funny. But the idea that Matt Smith is playing a younger version of Snoke. Now, I feel like that is a smack in the face to Mr. Matt Smith. I feel like that's kind of like saying, oh, this not so attractive British man will be playing a not so attractive Star Wars villain. Yeah, I don't think so. Now, watch it turn out that that is exactly what's happening. But I don't believe that the wonderful Matt Smith would be playing a younger Snoke. I hope they're going for somewhere in the lighter side, in the happy side of of Star Wars. I hope he does play some sort of Jedi or some sort of light side Force user or something like that. But hey, he might as well be playing some sort of First Order member or something. So I don't know exactly, but hey, who knows? I'm not J.J. Abrams, so I can't really say. Another cast member that they added to this. The other casting is the addition of Kerry Russell, which for a lot of people are kind of like, what? Rey's mom? I don't believe so. One, yes, okay, no joke. She kind of looks like Rey in a weird sense. She looks like an older version of Rey, but I feel like that's hard to believe because I want to believe what Rian Johnson did in The Last Jedi. I want to believe that he made sure that we understood that, hey, yes, you might have thought that the hype for Rey's parentage was real, but we were joking with you. Because I'm still a firm believer, and a lot of people believe this too. I'm not coming up with this by any stretch. I'm a firm believer that the Lucasfilm team essentially told J.J. Abrams with Episode 7, do what you want, we'll back you, and we'll make changes to canon, and we'll do what we have to do. Just do what you have to do for Episode 7, and we'll worry about Episode 8 and 9 as we get to them. And I feel like that's a huge mistake. What they should have done was say, either JJ or others, come up with an idea for the trilogy. This is what we're going to do in 7. This is what we're going to try to hit in 8. This is what we're going to try to hit in 9. Let's make sure we do that. Because it's very clear in Episode 7 that they make her parentage seem important. They make her seem like a very important character. Now, that is to some people. To other people, they feel they didn't make her parentage seem important. They actually made you believe and made you think that, hey, it's not important to as who they are, but what is important is it is Ray. That's what's important. It's not important who her parents are. And I think I'm a firm believer in that one. I believe that Maz makes it very clear. And she even says it. She's like, whoever they were, they left you. They're gone. But what's important is this man, Luke, this Luke guy. He's what's in front of you. He is your future. And I believe that. I'm a firm believer in thinking that maybe they did have that planted the whole time, that JJ did want us to believe that her parents were nobodies. They were nothing. But who's to say? Who's to say I'm right? Because even if you ask um, anyone at Lucasfilm, they're gonna tell you what you want to believe. But I don't know. But anyway, Kerry Russell has been cast for the Star Wars Episode 9, and again, don't know who she'll be. Who will? I can't even speak. I'm not even sure who will be her character. I'm not even sure who she'll be playing. I can't even get through that sentence. What is going on with me today? I apologize. I really apologize. But whoever she is going to be, I am sure she'll act the crap out of it, and she'll be amazing. Because if you guys watch the show The Americans, she's fantastic in that show. She's amazing. And so, the theory for me who she could be playing is maybe some sort of some sort of resistance fighter, some sort of resistance high-ranking official, maybe a good old friend. When I mean old, because she's only 42 in real life, so, but a good friend of Princess Leia, General Leia. I'm not sure exactly. They could make her look older. They could make her look younger, or they can make her just look the way she looks. But whatever they decide, I'm sure it's going to be fine. I have respect JJ's ideas, and I respect his storytelling form. I'm more concerned about Matt Smith, because he's such a big name. He's clearly a bigger name than Kerry Russell. Such a big name, being that he's one of the most cheerful, one of the most beloved doctors from Doctor Who of all time. I'm not a big fan of his doctor, but for a lot of people, he is by far the best. Not for me, but hey. But anyway, I'm very concerned as to who he'll be playing, because on paper you would assume that he would be playing some sort of he's part of the Resistance. He's either some sort of Jedi, some lost Jedi, some sort of good guy. But then to think that he'll be playing someone evil, I'm not sure he's ever done that in his career. Maybe he has. I don't know his work enough. But I don't know. I'm very concerned as to where they'll go with him with this. I don't know. But anyway, but yeah, that's the Star Wars news. And I just wanted to get that off my chest for a little bit. But there is more news down the pipe. I don't know if you guys have checked out the latest Captain Marvel images that have come out in the last couple of days. I think it was about 3 days ago, I want to say they came out. The new Captain Marvel, first of all, she's on the Entertainment Weekly magazine. I think it's going to be coming out within the next couple of days, actually. Yeah, September 14th, 2018 is when they should be hitting shelves. They might even be hitting shelves as we speak now. I'm not even too sure how magazines work these days. Some of them have I love how magazines have dates of March 2018, and then it came out in January, and you're just like, what? Anyway, if you haven't seen these set photos of Captain Marvel, I definitely wish you could check them out. Go on the Facts Not Included page. We shared them just the other day, actually just yesterday. So it must have come out yesterday. So yeah, or 2 days ago. Yeah, 2 days ago. Okay, so that would be 9/5. Yeah, 9/5, September 5th. exclusive first looks from Entertainment Weekly. So the first photo is her just standing still with her classic rendition of her Captain Marvel outfit. It's very obviously, it's very modern, very movie looking. It doesn't look like exactly what you'll see in a comic book, but it's more or less exactly what you're expecting to see from something that is being taken off from the page and into the MCU. So it looks very nice. It looks very, very sexy. Very nice. She looks fantastic in it. I think it's our first look officially at this outfit, because the ones we've been seeing is those set photos of her wearing the Kree outfit. So this is the first time we're actually seeing her in the red, white, and blue, or gold, red, and blue. This is very interesting. I like it. I like it. She's very badass in this, and it's kind of like creeping me out of it, because Brie Larson is the shit. I don't know. It's pretty dope to see this. I can't wait. I really can't wait. So the next image is clearly. Now I don't know really anything about Captain Marvel or any of her goons or any of her people, but if I'm not mistaken, all these Kree people are here, right? If I'm not mistaken, the man in the back in the left, I forget his name in Guardians, but if that is him, then oh my god. That is the guy in the beginning of the Guardians of the Galaxy that tries to get Peter Quill to give him that, give him the Infinity Stone thing, whatever. If that's him, I'm freaking out. And then it looks like Guardians of the Galaxy villain. I forget. I'm so bad at remembering. Ronan. It looks like Ronan the Accuser in this video. So in this picture. So this is clearly. I'm sorry about that. This is clearly being taken. This is probably like in the 90s when all this is going down, all this Kree stuff. So that's fascinating stuff. There's an image here. Look like she's in some sort of Japanese outfit, some Chinese outfit. I don't know, some jiu-jitsu type of outfit here. That's pretty cool. The next image are all these alien-looking things. I forget what they're called. It looks like some sort of Star Trekian type of. I don't know. This is very bizarre. I forget what these creatures are called. I think we've seen them in Guardians or some sort of Marvel movie before, but I forget. We got her in some civilian clothing. It's very funny. She got that shield hat on, so now we know at this point she's a member of the shield. So that's pretty cool. This next image is again Ronan. It seems like he's a bit younger here, but more Kree stuff, all green, green, green. And it looks like to be the director of the film is telling them what to do, and she's very the most human-looking thing in all of this. Very cool, dope photos there. And then I don't know anyone here in these pictures. Again, I think that's the director. And I don't know who these two other gentlemen are. I feel like the man in the suit here is someone who is important to the film. The rest of the people are just members of the cast or the director. So that's about here. And this is the pic. Now here's the picture. It's terrifying everyone and really freaking me out. Because again, I don't know if they superimposed an old image of Sam Jackson or if they did the whole digital thing, or fully digital, or is it like rendition from? I have no idea what they've done, or if they've taken stills from some other movie. So I have no idea what they did to him, but he looks fantastic. Maybe it's all makeup. Maybe they just made him look real young, cut his hair a certain way, or put hair on him, actually, because he doesn't have hair anymore. I have no idea what they did. It looks pretty great. And then images of her, I guess, in the United States Air Force, or some sort of Air Force. She's in a jet. She's in the cockpit of a fighter jet. And then what seems to be another character doing the same thing. Don't know what she is. But yeah. Interesting. But then the name on the plane is Rambeau. Monica Rambeau, I guess they're making a nod to her here. I don't know. It's very cute. Very, very cute things here with these images. I like it. I don't know. I'm digging the images. I'm digging what I'm seeing. Looks like a very action-packed film. No, I'm just kidding. Actually, just a lot of walking confusion with these still images. I mean, everybody's just looking somewhere. They're in a group. They're just walking and confused. I don't know. I don't know what to expect, but I'm sure that it is going to be a interesting install. Again, we have to remember this movie does take place in the 90s. So the idea that Thanos is involved is probably not the case. Maybe he is, maybe he isn't. The idea that Tony Stark is in any of this is not going to be a thing. Most of the characters that we know from the MCU are not going to be involved in this movie. Of course, Sam Jackson's Nick Fury will be. But who else that is a hero, I'm not too sure. I doubt any of them will be in this movie. But who knows? But that being said, that is our little short episode for you guys today. I really just wanted to talk a little bit about some things that have been on my mind. I wanted to do this quick episode before I head to my job, which is why also I'm kind of rushing this episode. I don't want to be late. I don't want to be late for work. So that has been today's Tangent Friday episode. I've been your host, Peter Cabranes. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you didn't, let us know. And if you did, also, of course, let us know. Actually, there are some changes coming to Facts Not Included very, very soon. Possibly some logo things, possibly some looking, the way things look just on the channel. Things are going to be a little bit different for us here, probably, at Facts Not Included. But thank you guys so much. There will be episodes coming out very soon. Again, I apologize for there not being enough movie reviews. I know that's what this podcast is all about. I really, really do apologize. It's just been really, really difficult to get to the movie theater, all of us, or just even me. A lot of things going on in our lives personally. And so I just hope you guys understand that and know that we will be having stuff coming out very, very soon. We're actually hoping to see The Nun very soon. And a Nun episode should be coming out for you guys too. So keep that in mind. Thank you guys so much for checking us out. Love you guys very much.